Welcome to the shop. Today what we're going to talk about is the bandsaw. The bandsaw is a versatile machine for cutting. Unlike the table saw, chop saw, its claim to fame is curve cuts and irregular cuts, along with sharp corners, that sort of stuff. Because it's a band and it's very thin, you're able to get into tight corners and do tight radiuses, whereas most of the other blades we have in the shop don't allow themselves to do that. When using the bandsaw, you want to make sure that this guard is the proper height above the workpiece. A 1/4 inch above is ideal. The reason why we recommend that is everybody has a bad day. And if you're cutting a piece, and let's say the piece is like a 1/4 inch thick and you've got this much room, well, of course your thumb could go right through. And if you miss, that would be a bad day. Cut your thumb off. So what you want to do is make sure that this is no more than a 1/4, just so that you don't accidentally touch that blade while it's running. This is a guard which is tightened in place. Always make sure you turn the knob to loosen so it moves where you want, and then tighten it once you get there. I know they colored this bright yellow and most people walk up to it and grab it and yank it. Well, last time that cost $400 because of this little line in here and we had to replace everything. So try to make sure that you remember loosen, put in place, and away you go. All right. So on-off switch is here, and it's a standard configuration, red and green. Green turns it on, red turns it off. We do have a light, which is kind of cool. It's on a magnetic base, so you can actually put it into where you want and then shine it to make sure that you can follow your work and your line. Works really well. This table is versatile, that it will go on an angle, and you're able to also use a compound miter slide in here. So if you're doing lots of 90-degree cuts or maybe 45-degree cuts, you can put an attachment like that. The table goes this way. At the bottom, there's a pedal that people like to use regularly. I teach it that you use it intermittently. It's an emergency. If you have to stop the saw, your finger's in there, then of course you want to stop it with all your might, shove it through the floor as best you can, stop the saw, and then hit the off button. But for normal use, the expectation is leave that alone, turn the saw off, and wait till the momentum of the blade is exhausted and it comes to a full stop. Do not leave it running while you just take a moment to pick up something off the thing. Turn it off, have a buddy watch it, but make sure it's not left unattended running in any shape or form.